said that they will be mine.
Okay.
All right. So each site that you have, now you have every site, right?
I don't like Twitter, so that's the only one I'm not on. So I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Alignable, which is yeah. So I'm on a lot of them. I'm on YouTube. Okay. So I'm on So I'm on a lot of them.
I think you really need to be on Twitter.
No, I have that written down. Yep. Okay. I have that written down.
Okay.
Because it's already on there. I just don't use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do
when
have
you post on Instagram or on Facebook, now Twitter is connected to that.
Okay.
So you don't really have to go and post anything separately.
Okay.
You just want to keep the page up to date. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, because what happens with Twitter, especially on the business side, which is also a very good place for contacting business, is Twitter. Mm-hmm. What happens is if you are not active, like if you post, maybe twice a month or something like that, people that are following you, they start purging. Okay. And you don't want that. You want growth. You want organic growth. Right. So you don't want people to start purging you. Okay. Unless you block them or whatever, but it's business. So, hopefully it's not going to come to anything like that. Right. So that was what I'm thinking. So right now, as of yesterday, all those sites went live with the phone company, but I am purchasing.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It's not a kickoff yet, though. It's just, people are going to start seeing, because remember, when anyone sees something 3 times, mm-hmm. it then becomes subconsciously a part of them. Yes. So when they go on every site and they see something about Mona, and it's congruent all the way through, it also shows a cohesiveness. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, the people that you already have in network, mm-hmm. They need to have that pass-through link. Okay. All right. So people in network need to have that. Now, do you have a network site?
What I'm going to do is my website is mllevents.com. So I'm actually going to add a brand new page on there.
Okay, what was again? L? What is it? L?
mllevents.com with an S, mllevents.com.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a page on there that lists all of the companies that I'm affiliated with. And these will be the companies that are paying me $50 a month to keep them on my media rotation, to get, however I set it up, one social media ad, on all 3 platforms, just different things I'm going to offer each business per month, physical and virtual events, that whole thing.
And the stuff that we talked about. Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yep. Yeah. So I'm just going to add a page to, my already, created website and grow that, because on that website, you're able to be a member. So okay. I have to make sure everyone that's on my website is a member, so that they can start getting the blast, the messages from me through the website and emailed and,
okay. So my question then becomes, if they're on your website as part of your network, they are a member. Yes. Now, what if they just want to, let's just say, want to be a member of your site? Like they want to take advantage of maybe you're having events and mm-hmm. they want to take advantage of that.
Or they want to be in contact with the people that are in my network, right? Okay. So shoppers or whatever.
Right. So then do you have, is the website then locked to members only?
No, I don't want it locked to members only. So
okay.
Anyone can be a member, right? Anyone can be a member, but if your business is listed on my page and you're in my collaboration program and network, that's when you're paying me $50 a month, because that's the reason why people are coming to my site to see who does Mona recommend as my photographer, who does Mona recommend as my business coach.
Do you have
a good Black business
who does? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm talking over you because I just got an idea. Do you have something that says, who does Mona recommend?
No, not yet, because I haven't done the page yet.
No, but I mean, you should coin that phrase.
Right. Who does Mona recommend?
Who does Mona recommend?
Love it.
You need to coin that phrase. Okay, hold on. I got to write that down. I just saw, I was like, no, that's perfect. That's a perfect catchphrase.
I like it too.
Who does Mona recommend? All right. So from that could be your tagline. That could also be your call to action.
Okay.
Do you already have a tagline? I didn't see one.
I have so many. Okay, building together is just the one I always go to because that's what we're doing. So I always say building together, but not really. Who does Mona recommend does coin the whole thing in a nutshell, besides me saying the Reach Circle project, because I think that means to circle.
Yeah.
Are we reaching out to?
Yeah.
You know? No, I like that. Who does Mona recommend? I think that
I really like that. And I kind of think, like, if you're going to be doing those t-shirts and stuff, at the very bottom of the t-shirt somewhere, who does Mona recommend?
Okay. And then
on the t-shirts that are your team, like, let's say you're doing an event and your team has to wear, everybody on the team that's producing the event, let's say, has to wear that t-shirt.
Mona recommends me.
Or is that you? You know, who does Mona recommend? And then on the back, is that you?
Oh, okay.
Just for the team members. So the regular t-shirts that are, you know, for sale or part of the package when someone signs up has who does Mona recommend, right? But only those in the circle that are actually doing the business under your organization are identified with who does Mona recommend, and then on the back, is that you?
Sounds good. That's definitely a great idea. And then too, with us doing the phones and things, I have to find a really strategic way for Mona Lisa's lyrics to be represented, like at each of the booths and stuff. So the gentleman that you're going to be doing seminars with, Mark Newsom out of New York, gave me the idea of like in well-to-do areas, he's like, yeah, so every bill that's over $30 you pay for, you know, and then so like the waitress would say, hey, you've been selected, you know, to get your dinner complimentary paid by Mona Lisa's lyrics. All you have to do is, and that's my call to action, whatever I want them to do, you know, at least purchase one thing from MLL Events list of recommended businesses. And, you know, I don't know yet how I'm gonna do it, but I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
It's just advertising.
Say it to me again. No, I want to get the concept. Say it to me again.
Okay.
Say it to me again.
So I just, as another, I always think of how I can connect with other businesses in the area.
Right.
And he gave me just an awesome idea, which is to like do different things at different kinds of businesses. So one would be restaurants.
Okay.
In the restaurants, I would have the staff maybe pick one or two couples or whatever a day, and I front their bill if it's over $30. Let's say the bill comes to $40, and they say, "Hey, you've been, Mona Lisa's
kind of like
lyrics."
a raffle, like a prize.
Yep. But it's going to be a call to action to it. Like, hey, Mona Lisa's lyrics, it has paid your dinner bill. And then, they'll clap or whatever. And then they'll say, all you have to do is, and they'll give them a card with instructions. Log on to mlevents.com, become a member, and just purchase one thing at minimum from one of the listed businesses. And you are, I love that. Yeah. Like, I love, because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the radio shows that goes, when Jay-Z's money. You know how they do that? When Jay-Z, well, we're not big enough yet to give away actual money, but I am going to do that one day, win Mona's money. But so it put me in that frame of mind when he said that. He was like, so every bill is 30. I love it. See,
that's a good idea.
He's freaking awesome. I'm going to have to get you guys together, but I haven't locked in a day for him yet to be interviewed. I mean, for us to talk in, because we interviewed him the first week of May. We interviewed him, and now he's ready to work with us. And so he gives really great ideas.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, he gives really good ideas. So I'm 100% going to do that. 100%. Or when we get the phones, we could do something with that too.
Oh yeah, because the phones. I mean, you actually can get phones or phone service. What I was going to do after this initial part, what my call to action was, because what we don't necessarily need people to sign with us, for the phones.
Okay.
What we need people to do is pay their bills with us.
Okay.
They don't have to change anything if they don't want to. And let's just say they want to change services. That's called porting a phone, the phone number. We can do that. Let's say they want to turn on a phone, activate. We can do that. We have SIM cards for every phone carrier.
Oh, that's good.
We had to buy them. I mean, there's money that you have to invest as a dealer, just like clothes or anything else. So I've bought all those things already to start.
Awesome.
Yeah, to start. And then as we, grow our ability to actually activate phones, that's where the real money comes in at, because we could charge whatever we want to charge for activation in most cases. I think there's only one company, I think it's Verizon, that the activation fee is set. But like AT&T, T-Mobile, Link, H2O, all those, we could charge as a dealership whatever it is for activation. And that's 100% our money.
Tell me again about first of all, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you know what? Give me an example.
Okay.
Just give me an example from, let's pick Verizon just as an example. And
okay. I'm a Verizon prepaid person.
Okay. So Verizon prepaid.
Okay. So this is my Verizon phone, and this is my phone number. But I go into the Verizon office every month, right? And I load back up my phone.
Okay.
Right? Because it's a monthly plan. It's prepaid, right? Why should our community go to, say, an Asian store or a white store or whatever? Not to say that our company is not inclusive. I started this, and this is why I started it. So I never knew about prepaid phones. All right. I found out about prepaid phones a couple of years ago. I thought you had to have a contract and everything for phones. But there was a guy that I had hired when I first started back after I reopened. His name was Ricky. And I hired him to do graphics. He said he did graphics. I needed graphics done, right? Hired him to do graphics. Made 3 appointments with him, right? He blew 2 of them. The last one he came.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he came, he said, I couldn't call you because my phone wasn't prepaid.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, give me one second.
No, you're okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Sorry.
No problem.
So he said he couldn't call me from the train station because he was unable to use his phone because he hadn't paid the bill.
Okay.
And I said, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time. You see, this is like, oh shoot. All right, I did it. Okay. Anyway, he said he couldn't. And I said, what do you mean? You know? And then he said, oh, I have prepaid service. And it was the one that I had Boost.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he took a train out to me because he was from Chicago, took a train out to me. So I did, okay, located nearest Boost store. When I found the store, the only place Boost Mobile is in the poor areas.
I believe that. Yeah.
And they're disgusting. And then on top of that, they lock the doors. So if people want to come in and pay their bill, all right, now this is Black and Hispanic, okay, this area goes in Waukegan. They have to stand at the door. They have to wait for someone to open it, to pay them money, okay? And then when they come in, the place isn't even really set up like a business. It's almost like someone threw some furniture in and, you know, you're lucky to be here. And the people were so rude, okay? And I said, this is just like the problem that they're having with the Asians and the this and the that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, one day I want to change that. Now, this was 3-4 years ago. Didn't know anything about phone, nothing at that time. I just said it. Then an opportunity presented itself. Somebody approached me about being the face of their phone company thing or whatever. I was like, okay, no. This is when I first had problems, you know, taking compliments and that kind of thing and showing my face. So I was like, no, but I'll be more than happy to do your contracts, you know, that kind of thing. And he's like, no, you know, we could do that too. Let's work it out, whatever. Then I started learning about the phones.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, why should we be treated that way? Why should our community be treated that way?
So what's the standout factor between the way we'll be doing it and the way that they are? So for instance, so if you have Verizon prepaid monthly, yeah, go ahead and give me an example just so I can wrap my mind around it.
Yeah, so they have Verizon and they have to go into wherever they're going into to pay their bill. Mm-hmm. And say they're on a plan. So there's a $20 plan, a $40 plan, $60 plan, $80 plan. Mm-hmm. All right, unlimited, right? They go in and they pay it. Mm-hmm. That place where they pay it they get a portion of that payment.
Right.
Okay. That's us.
Okay.
And we represent all of the phone companies.
Okay.
So no matter who you're with, as long as we are in their portal, Link Up is in their portal, we can take your payment. And it goes straight to,
Verizon
AT&T, Verizon,
right.
whomever. Now, let's say they're sick of that service and they decide they want to try another prepaid service.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but they want to keep their number, let's say. That's called a port in. So all we would do is keep their phone number, give them, whether it be T-Mobile or AT&T SIM card, get it turned on, and they still have their phone number. And we've made a sale. Okay. But then I also noticed that inside that Boost Mobile store, the phones were old as hell. Like, if the phones fell apart, there was nowhere for these people to fix these phones.
Wow.
All of that is why I decided to do it.
So the quality of the phones are better. We be the in-between person. They be able to switch services over through us and everything. So we only represent prepaid though. No contracts, right?
No contracts.
So if somebody has a T-Mobile contract, they couldn't pay that through us.
Well, if they have Verizon, they could, but T-Mobile is not mixing the two. T-Mobile is not mixing the two, and AT&T, they're talking about it now because they want their stores, wherever the stores are placed, for people to be able to come in. And here's the other beauty to what we can do. We can give our clients a link where they don't have to leave their home to pay their bills. They pay their bills online.
Makes sense.